Patrick in the comments says, don't know about anyone else, but the energy the guys are projecting poolside is getting me jealous. I wish I was there. Marzuno seems to be in a bad mood tonight. He says about the Bolivia game, the stadium's half empty and friendlies mean nothing. Come on, Marzuno, we're going to win the World Cup. Come on,
Marzuno.
Scott McDonald says,
he's better than that. Marzuno's better than that.
You're right, Keith. Scott says Ben Gannon Doak looked like he was back to his best against Bolivia. Unplayable.
What a sight that was.
Makes a huge difference to the team when you have a player like that. Even made the defence look more solid. And just on that, Billy chimes in saying, I think the biggest decision will be who plays in centre of defence against Haiti. And I was going to ask you guys about that next. So first of all, Ben Gannon Doak, I thought he was absolutely scintillating at the weekend. I think he could be the big breakout star at this World Cup, I think.
Absolutely could, but isn't it funny? Because just a week ago, we're wondering if he's going to get a start or if Finlay Curtis has got in front of him. And I think at that point in time, it was right. Finlay Curtis had got himself in front of him. Steve Clark even described Ben Gannon Doak's performance against Curacao in the send-off as rusty, and he was absolutely spot on. It was a clunky performance from Gannon Doak. Yes, he's got the pace, he troubles his full-back, but it didn't matter because every time he got into a position, he was overcooking his cross, he was picking the wrong option. And effectively, if you're earmarked him as the game changer that we all know he can be, if his game's miles off it, as it was, then you're thinking, can we afford to take this? Or do we look at Finlay Curtis and think he might not just be at the same level as Ben Doak when the two of them are firing, but right now, Finlay Curtis might be a better bet, might be more end product with Finlay Curtis than you would get from Gannon Doak. And I think Steve Clark quite cleverly threw down a bit of a gauntlet to Ben Gannon Doak, saying, I'm going to give you an hour at the weekend against Bolivia. And by the way, your starting place in the first game is going to depend upon what you produce. By God, did the wee man deliver. By God, did he deliver. And when you see him picking up the ball and running at pace at people, they can't get near him. It's like watching a FIFA game. He's absolutely unstoppable. But that doesn't matter if he gets into the right areas and then plays the wrong pass. I think you saw the composure was back.
Yeah.
I think that he's obviously done a bit of work in the training ground. I think Steve Clark's done a bit of work on him mentally, just to say to him, look, you need to calm down. You don't need to rush everything. Yep, go at full pelt. But when you get into those areas, pick your pass, pick your moment. Make your decision making in those areas, because those are the key areas. Make it better, sharpen it up. And I think there was big evidence of that against Bolivia. And I now think he's got himself on the back of that performance, back ahead of Finlay Curtis. I expect him to start.
Yeah, I agree. The run, Dan, for the second goal for Shea Adams.
Oh, it was brilliant.
One of the boys mentioned at the press, but it was Michael Owen-esque from France '98 against Argentina.
Yeah.
It was
nothing you can do about it.
Incredible. And again, as Jacko says, not only does he produce the run, but he then picks the right pass on that occasion. And the other one that he set up for Adams, the ball for Aaron Hickey inside the fullback for Gannon Doak to run onto, and then he obviously plays it in for Adams to score. Just that wee snapshot, to me, could be a real difference maker for Scotland at this World Cup. We didn't have that type of creativity, especially in the right flank in Germany. And that type of pass, and we know Hickey's got that quality, that type of pass to somebody with a searing pace, Gannon Doak, that can split a defence from any team. No, it doesn't matter the level of opposition. If you get that right in terms of the pass, the timing of the run, and the final ball, then it could be a massive, in terms of chance creation and scoring goals at a major tournament, that could be absolutely crucial for us.
What I love, Scott, is you can see them forming relationships all 100%. Over the team, all over the pitch, all over the starting 11. You can see little relationships forming in various areas, and that gives you a really good balanced side. 4-4-2 is the formation that certainly I grew up playing. It's the easiest one to understand. There's no weird science to it. There's no need for PowerPoint presentations. Everybody knows your job in a 4-4-2. It's very simple. It looks as if Scotland have simplified it, and it looks, and I have to tell you, Daniel, this is what I'm most encouraged about. I genuinely believe Steve Clark has learned, and that handbrake is getting yanked off when we go on against Haiti in the opening game. Whether or not it stays off for Morocco and Brazil, I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't really matter. The 3 points are a must from the opening game. We all know it. And I think Scotland aren't going to go into this in a cautious frame of mind. I think we're going to go for it. I can't wait to see it.
It's like the relationship we build up, Jacko, when we go abroad. Not maybe we dovetail just like Andy Robertson and Ryan
I thought you said you were going to say something about getting yanked off.
Steady.
It's an Americanism.